There we go. Warm like that. Hello everyone, and welcome to Gremlin Lord Live, episode 16, Dad's DVDs. Now, today's live is going to be a little different than normal. Normally we talk about 4 different movies that I've recently watched, but today we're going to do things slightly differently because, as the video describes, as the title describes, I have a box of DVDs from my father, who passed away in March. And yes, it is in that crock pot box that is shown in the thumbnail, so that wasn't for giggles, it actually is in that box. He was in the process of moving in with my sister, so he already moved them. Yeah, I thought I'd try to get it into the picture there a little bit. Yeah, I'm all set up here, so we're going to go through these DVDs and we're just going to chit chat about them. You know, it's nothing crazy. Have some good conversations. Apparently I am not watching myself. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you've seen these movies and you want to mention what you think about them and stuff, I mean, a lot of these I haven't seen. That's no problem, Prince. We also have 2 boxes here, which you can't actually see. I thought you'd be able to see them. I have one for movies that are going to go in the bargain bin. And then I have another one for movies that are going to go into my regular collection that I already own, or I've already seen. So, but that's that. I also have a towel in case my fingers get gross. Because some of these DVDs are a little dirty. I will be honest, because my dad's house was dirty. So quite a few of these are dirty. So I will be wiping them down. I was debating on wearing gloves, to be honest, but I feel like if I were to wear gloves, it's just gonna go. Could you imagine if I found the craft in here? I mean, I could play a trick on you and accidentally pretend that I picked it out, because it's still here on my desk. Because I wanted to watch those special features I still haven't watched. So, but yeah, so we're going to go through this box. Let me take this wristband off. I got a wristband from the county committee meeting to say I was a voting member. I don't want to wear gloves because I feel like it's just going to be so warm wearing gloves, if I'm being honest. It's like, if I want my hands to get gross. So, I don't know. Let's start, because there's probably like 50 or 60 movies in this box that I'm going to have to go through. So, no, there's no gay here, man. Keep that gay stuff at the door, alright? This is just to get views, bro. Okay? People see this and they come in. See? You came in because of that flag, right? That's why I do it. That's why it's there. To bring the boys to the yard. Exactly. Made you come crawling in with your tongue wagging. See? You came in real thirsty. You saw that and were like, oh, my people. And you came running in. Anyway, first movie they pulled out here. It's actually clean. It's the Resident Evil trilogy, which is really funny because obviously there's more than 3 movies. But it's a really cool package. I mean, it's shiny. And it also has Alice here, and with her gun there. And then inside you got your movies. So, it's actually pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know when he bought this, but it's really cool. I mean, obviously I've seen these movies, so, you know, that's going to go in the I've already seen bin. Don't need to put in the bargain bin bag, because I've already seen it. Let's see. We got Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is starring Brendan Fraser and Josh Hutcherson. And there's a girl, but I don't see her name. Doug Jones is in it. Anita Breen, I don't know who that is. So we are just, like I said, we're just going to open all these to get the plastic. Because the plastic is really dusty and gross. Get that out of the way. Now, I actually have this movie in my bargain bin right now. So, this is actually already accounted for. But the version I have is the 3D version with 3D glasses. Now, I don't think I can play that because I don't know if it's like strictly... Yeah, it's brand new. It's brand new, man. Brand new. A lot of these are brand new. You're thinking I shouldn't open them because it might be collectors. I don't think they're collectors. But I was going to hold on to this one because if the 3D one doesn't play when I pick it, then I can just watch this version. So we'll put that in... That's not really a category for it. If it comes with glasses? Okay, I wasn't sure. So we're going to put that in the bargain bin one. Follow you. You got to follow me. I need the help here. I create genuine, fantastic content on a weekly basis. YouTube ack. Correct. And it brought you in. You saw it and you came here. So you said, ooh, I love that flag. Let me go into that live. And here you are. And here you are. So congratulations on coming out to everybody here live on stream. I hope you enjoy that. You're supposed to pick the middle one, right? When you do this. Take a white from the edge of the white. First start, take the white. To start, first white, take edge of white from large opening in small dispensing. Yes, supposed to use the center one, right? I'm not very good at wipes. I don't wipe very often. From Turkey? Oh, I'm from ham. Let's meet together at cheese. This is the Bourne Supremacy. I have not seen any of the Bourne movies, so this is not new. Oh, Julia Stiles is in this? I wish Julia Stiles is in this. This is back when DVDs had those little clips on them. You know, remember those? And they have these little, watch these. Oh my god. I can get the TV guide, guys, for only 25 cents an issue. I can get the TV guide just for 25 cents. Whew. They break easily? Well, I don't know. So the thing about these older movies, I know, is that back in the day, you had to pick between widescreen and full screen. So obviously widescreen is the rectangular one and full screen is for like your square TV. So that used to be the thing, and you had to pick which one you wanted when you bought your DVDs. So ridiculous. This is another sealed one. And so I have a collection of both. This is Artificial Intelligence, Steven Spielberg film. Sorry, Haley Joel Osment and Jude Law. I've never seen this. This is also brand new. So this is the full screen version. It's about a little boy who's an android or an AI, and he doesn't realize it, and he's like in a world where the AIs are decommissioned or something. I remember when it came out. What year was this? I mean, obviously he's a little boy in this. 2002. So like I remember when it came out. Yeah, the stickers. Is it Shelby? Maybe not. But we never went to go see it, so I have not seen this, and it's going to go in the bargain bin bag. Next we got War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise, and is this Dakota Fanning in this one, right? That's who this was back in the day, Dakota. Not Elle. Elle's the younger one. So I actually already have this as well in the bargain bin bag. But this is the widescreen version. I have the full screen version. Hi, dude. Also has those little fun clips. Nothing in it. Of course, no digital, because these are all these DVDs. You know, old school stuff. 2005. My favorite TV program, that's kind of a hard choice. I mean, I don't really do favorites a lot. I mean, I really enjoy Seinfeld, Arrested Development, Bob Newhart Show, Kath and Kim. Those are good stuff. Alright, we got Batteries Not Included. I mean, the funny thing about this, I'd never heard of this movie whatsoever. And then when I was on Prime for Prime Day, there was an updated version of it. Hi, Hadi. So, Steven Spielberg presents a Matthew Robbins film. An unscrupulous real estate developer sends thugs into a deteriorating tenement to get rid of the last 5 tenants. They need nothing short of a miracle to stay. And it's delightfully fantasy presented by Academy Award winner Steven Spielberg, stands little between brave holdouts on the street, but one night when all hope is lost, tiny visitors from outer space mysteriously glide through their windows. Incredible creatures begin to turn the tide with their magical powers. Dazzling special effects. Jessica Tandy's in it. I have no idea what this movie's about. I mean, I just read it, but I've never heard of this movie whatsoever. But it's a real DVD. I thought it was going to be fake, to be honest, because on the cover it's like printed here, like Universal and the DVD. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. That's going to go in the bargain bin bag, because that's something I have not seen. Here's a fun one. This will be a nice throwback here. This is what we called back in the day, guys, a VHS. Okay? This is a VHS. Well, technically following is subscribing on here. Now, this is in its own plastic container. It's not sealed. It's open. But it is in one of those plastic cases within the cardboard. So, like, this is a protective case for it, but it's called City of Angels, rated PG-13, has a bunch of stickers on it. Drug/GM, new release, 2-evening rental, drama. Includes recordings from U2, Alanis Morissette, Peter Gabriel, Paul Cole, and the Goo Goo Dolls. Maybe from the library. I don't know. It has a sticker on the bottom, like a barcode. He might have bought it at like Blockbuster or something like that when they were going out of business. Yeah, even this just says patent pending, Alpha Enterprises. But I mentioned this movie in one of my reviews because Jack Quaid is Meg Ryan's son. And the song that was in Jack Quaid's movie, it might have been Novocaine or it might have been Companion. But that song was made for this movie by the Goo Goo Dolls. And I mentioned that in my review for those movies. And that's really funny. And then here is that movie now. Added to my collection. I do have a VCR. I'm not sure we're going to put this in the bargain bin bag, to be honest. I'm not sure we're going to venture into the world of VHSs for that. What if angels walked among us and one of them fell in love with one of us? 2 of the brightest stars in Hollywood. Blah, 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 blah. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is Seth, an angel who must decide if he'll forsake his immortality and become human on the chance that the woman of his dreams might love him. That woman is Meg Ryan, pragmatic heart surgeon who doesn't believe in angels until she meets him. With her love... What's the rating of this? Oh, PG-13, I said that. The most powerful and spellbinding romance in years. So yeah. There's that. But I don't know where I'm going to put that because VHSs don't really have a home. So, I don't know. Oh, I also have an extra one of these posters. They had a whole stack of these posters at the movies, and a bunch of like activity sheets for bad guys too and stuff. So sounds cute. Okay, now this isn't actually a movie. This is a 7-minute power abs. And the funniest thing about this, like it's super funny. You may not think it's funny. I think it's funny. This is for the Bean. You can see that, the Bean, which was an inflatable exercise device that you would blow up, and it's shaped like a bean. And you sit on it and you like rock and do ab workouts. And the crazy thing is, I had the Bean. I had the Bean. I bought it as like a teenager. I had it. It's one of those infomercial things. And okay, so now I have the DVD. I don't have the Bean anymore, obviously. So now we have a DVD of the Bean. Did I get abs? No, I've never had abs. Not even when I was toothpick thin did I have abs. I mean, you can see it here in these little pictures. It's just like it's an inflatable bean, and you would sit on it and you do exercises. That's just going to go in the collection. I'm going to keep it because, you know, it was my dad's, but it's a weird thing to have. I mean, I don't believe my dad had abs, so I'm going to say no, it didn't work. Let's see. Look at this. 2-disc digital copy special edition. Digital copy? What? Now this is still sealed. This is Star Trek, the Christopher Pine one, the first one. Should I open it? I'll open it. I'm going to open everything, okay? It's not really a collector's thing. I believe I already have this movie. I think I have mine on Blu-ray. Wait, what? Oh, there's a demo for the game. I was like, why does it say rated E for everyone? So this is actually a movie. My dad was a big Star Trek guy. You know, we watched Star Trek The Next Generation together growing up. There you go, Christopher Pine. You got Spock there. So that was like our thing. Was watching Star Trek, and we went and saw this movie actually in theaters together. He enjoyed it. I mean, it's not, you know, it wasn't his favorite, but he did enjoy it. You know, he tried to get over the idea that it's a different timeline, so it's not the same timeline that we know and love. We went and saw the Next Generation movies together too. To transfer to PC. So this is one of the things you got to put like the digital copy disc into your computer and burn it to your computer. Ooh, Star Trek DAC now available on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox 360, guys. Isn't that exciting? Now I actually tried, oh, here it is, special features digital copies. I tried getting my digital copy to go onto my computer. It does not work. It's now defunct. So, not a thing anymore. This is like very warped, which is crazy because it was sealed. But I own this already, so this will just be the same thing. That's just going to go in the collection there. If you're just joining us, we are going through my dad's DVD collection. That's why it's so random. Okay, never heard of this. This is called Supernova, starring James Spader. And another name that I can't see at the moment because it is blocked by the sticker. This is, he bought this from Big Lots for $3. Again, it's just, it always cracks me up because this is what I do. I buy movies and never watch them. Just like him. We are the same person in that regard. Angela Bassett. on, Angela Bassett. This has double stickers, top and side and bottom. Wait. Yeah, this thing is triple sealed. Jesus. It's a never before seen R-rated version. In the farthest reaches of space, something has gone terribly wrong. I like James Spader and I like Angela Bassett. Never before seen, more than 20 minutes of deleted scenes, collectible booklet, original theatrical trailer. Blah, 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 blah. Lou Diamond Phillips, Robert Forster, Robin Tooney. Hey, girl from The Craft. And the mesmerizing Robin Tooney. This is from 1999. Whole new realm of, in the farthest reaches of space, the medical vessel Nightingale keeps a lonely vigil for those in trouble. When a frantic cry for help pierces the void, the crew responds with a near-fatal hyperspace dimension jump into a gravitational pool of a dying star. The disabled ship rescues a shuttlecraft containing a mysterious survivor and a strange alien artifact. Now the crew must unravel a chilling secret to escape the nearby imploding star before forming supernova blasts them and the entire galaxy into oblivion. I wonder what it was originally. It says R. Oh, it has widescreen and standard. Let's open this up. It has multiple stickers all over it. I'm going to try to get this open here. Has anybody seen this movie before? Supernova? It's not familiar to me. In 1999, I was a little busy being a child, you know. It wasn't a movie that my dad took us to see. So many stickers. There were 4 of us kids, so it gets a little pricey taking kids to the movies. So whenever we could go without some of my siblings, we did. So, and then we went and saw, I remember seeing The Sandlot, Angels in the Outfield. It's called Little Big League, when the kid hurts his arm and starts pitching baseball really fast. Alright. Well, it's one of those DVDs where it's completely plain and you just like flip it over. Alright, we got a little booklet here. It has the cast. Talks about what a supernova is. Shows you the differences of widescreen and full screen. Shows you the special effects. This was different. You remember this? They used to have chapters for your DVDs. What's this? At MGM DVD, we strive to bring you the best in quality home entertainment, but we need your help. Please take a moment to give us your input today. And we'll even pay the postage. You think I should send this in? You think? It's going to Iowa. Are there children in your household? How many DVDs have you purchased in the last 6 months? Way too many. How many DVDs have you rented? 0. How do you watch your movies? Do you have internet access? Do you have a DVD-ROM drive in your home computer? I think I'm going to send this in. Wouldn't it be cool if they like responded and like sent me something back? That's gonna go in the bargain bin bag, guys. I'm gonna put that right there. Next. AVP, Alien vs. Predator Full Screen Edition. Now, this is very interesting because it's not wrapped in plastic. It's from Walmart. And Walmart does this a lot where you have sleeves on stuff. And they, if you notice, I mean, I don't know if you shop at Walmart as much as I go there for DVDs, they just repackage their DVDs. They just recently repackaged a bunch of stuff. They make new sleeves and they put them on the old DVDs and then they like raise the price sometimes on them. Because they're like, oh, look at this edition. And it's like, it's not a different edition, it's just a another paper sleeve. Granted, some of the sleeves are cool, but you know, let's not kid ourselves here. Now, I feel like I've seen Alien vs. Predator. I could probably do with another watch, to be honest. This is the full screen version. Like, I'm not sure if I've seen the whole thing like in one sitting for a good sleeve, good natural sleeve. Okay, so this is Walmart. Oh, Paul W.S. Anderson did this. I didn't know that. It's Predator on the front of the cover, Alien on the front of it. He did the Resident Evil movies. So that's AVP. I don't think it needs to go in bargain bin because I have seen it. I don't need to like rewatch it. If it's AVP 2, I would probably put it in a bargain bin, but I probably just need to watch it again. Just take it upon myself to watch it. Prince, I don't know if you heard, I'm going to send in this postcard for MGM, which is now owned by Amazon, by the way, and answer their little questionnaire. Hoping they say, "Oh my God, what a weirdo! Let's send him a bunch of free stuff." Where's my pen? There we go. Now this one I obviously own. It is Hellraiser, the 20th edition, 20th anniversary edition. I own Hellraiser. It's actually funny, Walmart had Hellraiser 1 and 2 in a package just the other day when I was at Walmart, so. Now the one I have is a special edition as well. This is the Anchor Bay collection. I'm not sure what that means, but it must be whoever created this re-release. Oh, this one didn't tear so nicely. All the other ones have been really good with one piece, and this one wants to break apart. You know why? Because it's Hellraiser. And pain's part of the pleasure. That's why. That's a cool DVD. Huh? It's just the chapter listing with Pinhead's head. Mine came with like a little poster, my special edition. Tear your soul apart. Obviously, I've seen this. I love Hellraiser. I love the special effects in it. That's going to go in our don't need to rewatch box. So right now we're at 6 to 5. So we're not going to watch the Bean exercising video. Alright, I've never seen this movie. This is Jarhead. You've seen Jarhead? I remember when it came out, because everybody was like fawning over Jake Gyllenhaal in it. And he was like the hot banana there at that time frame. Everybody was all about Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal, Peter Sarsgaard, Chris Cooper, and Jamie Foxx. Oops. Forgot to do the sticker on the top there, Graham. I've never seen this. Obviously, I didn't want to see it as a kid. When this came out, I was very anti-military. You know, all the endless wars, don't ask, don't tell, you know, that type of stuff. I never watched it. I had no interest in watching it. And Jake Gyllenhaal's a good-looking guy, but he's not like, you know, turning me on or anything. E-Ring. I've never heard of that show. Dennis Hopper, Benjamin Bratt, and Kelly Rutherford. E-Ring. Jerry Bruckheimer on NBC. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Great TV's even better on DVD. Saturday Night Live. Best of Alec Baldwin. Best of David Spade. Knight Rider. Magnum P.I. Quantum Leap. And Northern Exposure. There's a lot of TV shows at Walmart. And I just want to buy them all. You know, to be honest. I just want to buy them all. I don't, but I do want to. Oh, Sam Mendes did this. Okay. sobering stint in boot camp, active duty where he sports a sniper rifle through Middle East deserts to provide no cover from the heat of Iraqi soldiers. Fellow Marines sustain themselves in sardonic humanity, wicked comedy on blazing desert fields in a country that doesn't understand against an enemy they can't see for calls they don't fully grasp. Apparently has fantasy sequences. Over 35 minutes of deleted scenes, including more of Swaff's fantasy sequences. Well, so that's going to go in the bargain bin movie. Because I haven't seen that. Like I said, I'm not a big military guy, so... Yeah, no. I mean, I don't hate the military anymore. I mean, I understood that in my youth, my dislike of the military was misplaced. It's not so much the soldiers that I should be disliking, it's the government. Obviously there's, bad soldiers. There's bad people everywhere, but it's more so about the government and the rules they implement. So this is Die Hard Definitive Collection. There's a piece of cardboard attached to it. Okay, so this is definitely from Walmart. And that's what they do. So this must be what they did before. So you see this is very standard Walmart multi-pack thing. And you definitely have like the general looking things in the front, which in the bargain bin, you will find this. And then they stuck this to the front of it to give it a new look. It's Die Hard, Die Hard 2, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. So I have all the Die Hards on Blu-ray and digital, so this isn't something that I need. And to be honest, I could probably find this still in my bargain bin at Walmart, which is the best part. I keep getting it stuck on my finger. Oh, but look, they do have the little... Oh, it's broken. They do have the little inserts. I like when they have this. The little, the little door. Because when I bought the Denzel Washington collection, it's literally 4 DVDs stacked in a pile. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this cardboard thing off. I'm going to put it in the inside. We're going to hold on to that. It doesn't fit inside. So that's helpful. It has the sticky stuff I'm trying to get off. So it doesn't fit. Great. Well, we'll put it right here next to Liam Neeson. Okay. It also has warped the front cover, which I have DVDs that have that too. So we don't need to watch these. We've already seen them. So I've seen all the Die Hards. I watched them all through, including the newer ones. They were, okay. All right, Prince. Oh, God. Let's get a new wipe. That one's a little dry. So this next movie is not something I'm going to watch. Because it's not a movie. Well, that's not true. It literally has the word movie in the name, so I am a liar. This is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is EAGLES, the movie. That's right, guys. The ultimate tribute to the most passionate fans in the NFL. God, this thing is like really hurting. The loudest, most passionate rally cry amongst all NFL memories of the magically transformed fans. Screamed from stands, living rooms, bars, and tailgate parties, it is clear that the Eagles and their fans go together like cheese and steak, baby. And finally, their cry has been answered with the team's first NFC championship in 24 years. This is unrated, guys. Unrated. Got a little Eagles chapter thing. Got some extras. My dad's a big Eagles fan. This is more of one of those things I'll just hold on to. There was actually another DVD in there, and I think it was about them winning the Super Bowl when they beat the Patriots. The Tom Brady Patriots, by the way. But my brother has that. I just let him have it because he would get more enjoyment out of it. My dad was alive to see that, so that's a big deal for him. Let's see. I always hear things like security device, security device, security device. Okay. Where are you? There you are. This movie I also have not seen, which will probably sound really weird to you because it seems like a very basic movie that most people have seen. It's about a young Italian man who likes to get into fist fights with people in a ring. It's called Rocky. I have not seen Rocky. I have not. And I'm not ashamed of that. I've never been interested in like sports movies like that. It's boxing. I don't care about boxing. But apparently it won Best Picture in 1976. God damn it, there's a whole other one up there. And this is a special edition, guys. Special edition of Rocky. So that's exciting. Should we put this in our bargain bin review? Should we force ourselves to watch Rocky? What do you think? Is Rocky good enough for me to watch? It's something that you would show people. The stickers are very loud here. There's one on the bottle too. We're actually making good progress through this box. We wanted to lock. Well, we're not locked on the 40 minutes. All right, let's see what we got. Got Rocky. Got Israel. Winner of Best Picture. Okay, so this has a little booklet like the other one did, and it shows you like the difference between widescreen and full screen. You know, his whole story there, young actor, writer, struggling to make his name in Hollywood. He was inspired by 1975, blah, 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 blah. They proposed Burt Reynolds or Ryan O'Neal for the role of Rocky, but Stallone held firm, even bidding for his own script without a star attached, climbed $265,000. $28-day shooting schedule. See, that's a really nice story. You know, he like really worked hard for this movie to get made, and then it won Best Picture. I can't believe this won Best Picture. What movies came out in 1976 that couldn't compete with Rocky? Is Rocky really that good, guys? Only 6 years earlier, it previewed at the New York's Baronet Theater, which 6 years earlier Stallone worked there as a $37 a week usher. His dad and his brother worked on it. His wife worked on it. Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, do we think it's any good? Should we watch it? Carl Weathers, Burt Young, Talia Shire, Burgess Meredith. I know Burgess Meredith. Obviously, Sylvester Stallone. What's everybody's opinion on Rocky? We should probably watch it. You know, there's a statue of Rocky in Philly, because in Philly, which is where he goes up the art museum steps in that iconic scene. Dun, 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 and he's up at the top going, woo, woo, woo. Yeah. So that's in Philly. I've been there. I've run up those steps. But they have a statue of him down at the bottom of the steps. The next movie is Rocky 3. So, I hope Rocky 2's in here, Dad. Otherwise, I'm going to be SOL here. This is another special edition. That's Sylvester Stallone there, looking nice and fit. It says 3 security devices, security strips on it. Jeez Louise. I don't know. I've never seen Rocky, so. I mean, obviously, the newer movies like Apollo Creed or whatever, it's like his son. Is that Carl Weathers character? I don't know, guys. I wasn't that kind of kid. I wasn't a Rocky kind of guy, you know? It wasn't really my thing. So, if you're gonna rate the Rocky movies, what would you rate them? Like, what order do you think of their goodness? Oop. You know? Do they stay good, or do they get worse as they go along? I hate when these stickers are really hard to peel and you're gonna start damaging the plastic with your thumbnail. You know, because a lot of movies, they don't justify all the sequels and everything. I actually haven't seen Stallone in a lot of things, to be honest. I did mention that they had the steel box set of all the Expendable movies at Walmart. But it was $35, which isn't a bad deal for 4 movies, but... Oh, this is when he fought Mr. T? Okay. Oh, they chinched out on this one. It's only one single sheet. They don't have the full story in there. It does have the same information. Written and directed by Stallone in this time. Okay. Burgess Meredith's still in it. So yeah, that's Rocky 3. I really hope my dad had Rocky 2 in here. I don't see it at the moment, but we're in Rocky 3. Actually, it's kind of... You know what? I think this is I think it's going to create a picture here. Because that's not what the covers look like. I think it's going to create a picture if you get them all in order or something. I'm just missing the middle one. So hopefully we find it. It's here. Rocky 2. Dry those eyes, guys. Dry those eyes. Rocky 2 has arrived in the building. So now we have Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. How many Rockies are there? Are there 4? I have no idea, to be honest. I never watched them. I mean, obviously I know all about it. It's, you know, it's been spoofed in media for decades. You know, all that jazz. That's what she said. Oh, this sticker is much less likable. I don't know if I took a picture on the Rocky Stairs. Maybe. It's the Philadelphia Art Museum, sir. It's not the Rocky Stairs, okay? But I did run up them, and when I got to the top, you couldn't enter through that entrance because those doors are locked. You had to go back down and enter through a different door. I don't know if that's still the case nowadays, but it's cool because when you're up top, you know, you look down the street. I don't know which street it is, but you look down it and you can see like all the way down. Everybody runs up those stairs though. You see people just running up and down all day, every day. Oh, this is like a really crappy sticker here. Like I said, there's a statue of Rocky down at the bottom of the stairs as well. So we're next to the river. I don't know which river. on. I cut this sticker. It should be easy to open now. Is it the Schuylkill River? I don't know. Whatever river is running through there. Thank you. Now I can just take the sticker off that way. Phew. So this is Rocky 2. Again, a little chintzier than the first one. These are all special editions now. Oh, it's sticky. That's unfortunate. It's because it's been in this package for so long, you know. Is there only 3? That was my question earlier. If there's only 3. But to answer your question, yes, they are all here. And there's kind of like a picture. I mean, it's like part of the American flag. I guess maybe he's draped in it. Oh wait, maybe it goes this way? No, it goes the other way. It's like kind of like an American flag thing. I think maybe when he wins, he wraps it around himself or something. I don't know. It's like part of. There's 5. Oh. Well, now you're not including like the Creed ones, right? These are all Stallone movies. Okay. Jesus, that's so many. Well, I don't know if he has all 5 in here, so. But I just picked those 3 in a row, though. So that's pretty fun. Well, I picked 1, 3, then 2. My trash is so full of plastic. This one is Atlas Shrugged Part 1. Atlas Shrugged is a book, I believe. And then they made it into a movie. I don't actually know what it's about. Contains a fire and a fury. Ayn Rand's timeless novel of rational self-interest comes to life for a new millennium. The year is 2016, and America is on the verge of economic disaster. That happened. Thanks, Trump. The greatest citizens are being targeted, and dark forces are working to bring out America's final days. Our only hope for the salvation lies with Dagny Taggart and Henry Reardon, rugged individualists whose bold ideas have the power to spark a revolution and reclaim the American dream. Matthew Marsden, Grant Bowler, Taylor Schilling. I don't really know anything about this movie. There you go. Atlas Shrugged. Made in 2011. PG-13. Feels a little dirty. You know it wasn't plastic. Well, bargain bin movie, here it is. The bargain bin bag is getting really big, guys. I looked at it today because I took off Shivers, and it's at like 100 and about 100 movies. So, and we already got 4, 8, 11 movies. Hello, beautiful. Now, this is a movie I have seen. I watched it actually with my dad. Have you seen it yet? Have I flashed it to you? It is X-Files, The Fight for the Future. We watched X-Files as kids, so we loved X-Files. Although the song did scare the bejesus out of me. Is this the second one or the first one? I think it's the second one. $1998? Yeah, the theme song is what scared me. Has a little booklet in it. Look at that. That's nice. Ooh, has little backgrounds on both the characters. This is the stuff I miss. There's Martin Landau, Chris Carter's the creators, talks about the people who made it, and Martin Landau's character. X-Files movie. Maybe this is the first one. This might be the first one, actually. Because 1998, I feel like, is when the show was still on. It's like X-Files, this is Fight for the Future, and then there's another one like The Truth Is Out There or something. I don't remember. I've seen this, but I don't own it. I'm pretty sure I bought this from my dad. So, welcome back. Because I know how much you love the X-Files. It was always something we would watch, so. Okay, this next one is a big boy. Whew. Star Trek. Star Trek, the original motion picture collection, includes 6 motion pictures on DVD featuring Kirk and Spock. This is a collector's edition. It is still sealed. Should we open it? I haven't seen any of these, so... They have a Blu-ray version of this out now. What do you think? Open? I probably should open it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I mean, I should just open everything, to be honest. Oh, it has a plastic cover there, too. I'm gonna watch them, I mean. I'm gonna watch them. You know. It's a little, oh, it's a holographic cover. Ooh. I don't know if that shows up on camera. How do we open this? Oh, is it up? Is it down? I don't know. It's like sealed plastic on all sides. Oh, is it? Am I supposed to take it out of this plastic? To come up out of the plastic? It's like the plastic isn't on the top. I have no idea, actually. There is a picture behind this. I have no idea how to get this open. Like, I don't want to damage it, you know? Well, the cardboard does come off. I mean, I guess you don't need it, right? There's a nice little picture on the back. Yeah, no, I don't want to damage it. Top? Oh, it is the top. Oh, it comes out the bottom, too. It's nice, though. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh my god. You know what's funny? It has an advertisement for the same movie, but on Blu-ray. Own them now on Blu-ray. Available now on Blu-ray. That's hilarious. Oh, they each have faces on them too. Oh, this is the Captain Summit. So that's like a special features disc that has like Kirk's face on there. You got Scotty there. You got Uhura. You got. Why can't I think of George Takei's name in the movie? Sulu. Spock. Chechkov. Is that his name? Chechkov? And Bones. These are very like small DVDs. Well, that's the thing. These aren't open though. So it's like he loves Star Trek, but these aren't open. This one's like a special thing. It has like other captains, you know, Jean-Luc Picard, Jonathan Frakes. But no, I mean, like we watched Star Trek Next Generation together. That was a thing we did. And then we went and saw the Star Trek Next Generation movies in theaters. So definitely, he definitely likes Star Trek quite a bit. Love that. There was another movie that I watched. What movie was that? Oh, Galaxy Quest. When I watched Galaxy Quest, all of the previews were for this, telling me that this collection is now on Blu-ray. Should I put this in the bargain bin? I feel like I just want to watch these myself, not be part of the bargain bin. I never actually finished the show, the original series show. So there's that. I guess we can throw this away. How about this? Oh, we get rid of the rubbery things, the sticky things. Yeah. I mean, I got through, I think, a season and a half maybe of the original show. I wasn't like against it. You always stick it back on. Well, I just took the stickies off, so I can't stick it back on. I stuck it inside, so it's there. But I mean, I was enjoying it, but it got a little redundant after a while. The original series, like I think Next Generation really did a good job of expanding it and making it different. I mean, Next Generation's always going to be the one I love because that's the one I grew up on. So, oh, here's a fun one. Here's one for the kids. I've never seen this. So, it's like a gay movie that people should watch. It's interesting that my dad has it. You gotta be careful with some of these VHSs because I had to open it and make sure it's actually the... Oh no! You opened it from its original packaging! It's Sister Act. Yeah, it even has a little proof of purchase tab there in case you wanted to prove that you purchased it. Rated PG. It's a little torn. It's obviously a little yellowed. I've never seen Sister Act, so I've never seen it. And it is Sister Act in the case, so it doesn't look damaged. It doesn't look moldy or anything. I'm not putting it in the bargain bin though. I will put it with my collection though. Because it's a VHS, and I'd have to get the VHS out, and I don't know. It's too much. Here, I'll grab this one. I already knew this was in here. Let me get a new white. They're both good movies? Oh. This is another one of those special editions. My dad loves his special editions. You know what it is? It's Walmart. It's the sleeves, man. It's the sleeves. Look how shiny this is. Alien. Look at this. Gold edition. The Award Series. Winner of the 1979 Academy Award for Visual Effects. Oh, we watched these too. But of course the DVD is just like the basic one. You know what? I'm not going to open this one. You know why? Because I have the Alien 6th movie collection on Blu-ray. So I don't need to open this. I'm gonna keep it in it. Yeah. There's nothing like special in here. Just has special features, but there's no like, you know, cards or anything. So I'm gonna leave it in there. But again, see, he bought it and didn't watch it. Like me. But it's really cool though, isn't that cool? Very shiny. I mean, I'll be honest, this would get my attention as well. If I saw this in Walmart, you know, 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh, awesome. Maybe they'll release all the other ones too. But yeah. Very woke. This is a very woke movie. It's woke. So don't let them fool you guys. Alien is a woke movie. You have a trans character. You have the woman hero who takes no duck from no man. I just dropped my chapstick inside this box. Thank God it's closed. Let me wipe my chapstick down. Here's another lovely collectible that we, again, are not going to watch. It's not very long. Sister Act was very long. This is not very long. Fantastic hockey fights. My lip chat. Rough and tough hockey action as players throw punch after punch, check after check, and wrestle with each other in one of sport's most physical games. You'll see every type of wacky and crazy fight imaginable, including coaches fighting coaches, bench clearing brawls, and even fans getting involved. Fantastic Hockey Fights is an action-packed video with some of the hardest hitting rockin' sock'em fights that will leave you craving more. 30 minutes. A 30-minute VHS. Suggested retail, $19.95. It's from Marbo Home Video. That's crazy. Well, there you go. There's some hockey fights on VHS. It's like one of those. You remember back in the day, they would have like those infomercials for those type of things. You know, if you order in the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in crazy baseball mishaps. Some of the wackiest baseball that you've ever seen. This one's really dirty. Yeah, Gremlin's gone wild. I'll show you Buxom Babes 42. This is actually damaged. So this is The Day the Earth Stood Still, starring Keanu Reeves. It's like punctured right here, straight through. And it's still sealed. Good grief. Come on, Dad, get your act together. Now, obviously, this is a remake of previous movies. I've never seen any of The Day the Earth Stood Still, so... This time, there's more action, more special effects, and more mayhem. What's his name? Was it Klaatu, right? Well, Jennifer Connelly's in it. I like Jennifer Connelly. Isn't she from Hellraiser as well? Or is that not the same girl? Oh, you know, it might be damaged because the puncture goes right through where the DVD was. So, I don't know. But it can go in the bargain bin because that's a movie I have not seen. The DVD didn't look damaged, but it's, you know, it could be, looks can be deceiving. There is a gross dust bunny on my inner thigh. And I don't want that there. Well, it's been over an hour, guys. I'm still working here. Oh, here's a fan favorite. Here's a fan favorite. Come on, guys. The funny thing is that I have this exact edition. So it has Ghostbusters 1 and 2, right? And then it has this movie scrapbook with like sketches, storyboards, pictures, behind the scenes stuff. It's actually really cool. Little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man ad. Yeah, I have this exact same edition. So now I have 2 of the exact same edition. Ghostbusters is one of those movies that we would watch all the time with my dad. I don't believe he saw the remakes. Or not remakes, the continuations. He might have watched them on TV. We didn't go see them, but... Double featured gift set. I think this is from Target, actually. Maybe they sold it both at Target and Walmart. I think I got mine at Target. It's very shiny. Like the slime. Dad wasn't a big Target guy, so... So now I got 2 copies of the same thing. Which was bound to happen. But that's the first one. That's the exact same copy. Although, you know, the Star Trek might be the exact same copy. Let's see. What the hell is this? Salvador? It broils, snaps, and explodes with energy. It's nominated for 2 Oscars. I've never heard of this. Semi-biographical account of photojournalist Richard Boyle's tumultuous experiences in war-torn El Salvador. James Wood. It's 1980. Young men, women, and children are brutally killed in a bloody civil war in El Salvador. It's a horrific setting, but a perfect one for Richard Boyle, a sleazy war photojournalist whose career needs a jumpstart. Armed with his camera, he joins the front lines to capture these images. It ignites his long-buried compassion and unexpectedly something to change him forever. Jim Belushi, Michael Murphy, and John Savage. It's an Oliver Stone film. Sorry. I've never heard of this movie. Some of that dust money again. I'm not up there. Have you heard of this movie? Salvador? It's from 1985. Got 3 security stickers. Good God. But you see, this is a movie I would buy from the bargain bin. If I saw this in the bargain bin, I'd be like, oh, that's curious. You know, I like James Woods. Well, I mean, you know, it's pretty MAGA now. Oh. Well, Prince, maybe you shouldn't watch this one then. That might be a little triggering, I mean. But this is the type of movie I would buy from the bargain bin. Because I would be interested in seeing Jim Belushi in a serious role like that. Unless he's a wisecracker in this one too. Wisecracking person in this. Seems more dramatic, this movie. So. Oliver Stone's known for these type of movies, like these kind of epic-y movies. Ah, see? This one has a similar thing. It shows you the difference between full screen and widescreen. These are all very similar. They're all MGM. So this must be it must be an MGM movie thing. Because like Walmart sells a lot of Lionsgate films. Like all these DVDs I usually buy are Lionsgate films. Huh. I don't know. Documentary. 25 minutes of never before scenes. Collectible booklet. Is that a collectible booklet? Is that really collectible? I can go in the bargain bin, guys. That is a curious film. Like I said, I'd buy that. I'd buy that for $1. Me and my dad, man. Always doing the same thing. Now this is not a real DVD. This is what they call, I believe, a bootleg. Yes, this is a bootleg DVD, guys. Which means this would be an unofficial copy of the movie The Fog. Well, this has Tom Welling in it. Or maybe I'm thinking of The Mist. Now shrouded in darkness, the ghosts of the long-dead sailors have returned from the watery graves to exact their bloody, merciless revenge. Right. The Mist is a Stephen King film, I believe, right? Because that's with like the mysterious creatures in the Mist. And then this, they know it's weird sailors. So I don't know if I want to put this in the bargain bin just because it's a bootleg and it might not. I'm gonna put it in the bargain bin. No, I'm gonna put it to the side, and then I'm gonna test it out. It might not even play in my Xbox because it's not. It's a bootleg. So I'm gonna put it to the side. I remember my dad always saying, "Oh, I have a friend who burns movies. You know, it looks real legit. Looks real legit." I mean, this is the official cover, and there is like pictures in the back. But I feel like this is like something somebody made up in Photoshop or something. So. Oh, goody. Oh, this one's not in. This one's rolling around in there. This one's really gross. There's some residue on there. It is a random bootleg, but you know what? That's what bootlegs were, you know? Bootlegs were like whatever they could get their hands on. And you got what you got. Like that's the deal. You know? This is another homemade movie. As you can see, the back of it is completely blank. It is Gymnastic Abs, with a guy doing some crazy gymnastics there, by Eddie Barron and Andy Barron. smell awful. But they're burned DVDs too. Will I be using that? Do you think I can do gymnastics, bro? My dad can't do gymnastics. I don't know why he has this, but these are definitely made at home DVDs. I mean, they look professional, like the fronts, but they're definitely burned because they're those blue discs, and you can literally see the burn on them. So. 2007. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a local thing. Maybe because there's pine trees behind it. I know pine trees exist all over the place. But maybe this is like somebody my dad knew, or like somebody that somebody else knew. You know? My son does exercise videos. No, he does, he writes books, and he's a real person. Oh, look! There's a spiral book for gymnastic abs, and it's the exact same picture on the cover. It's available. It says it's from 1971. That's not 1971. No. Negative. So there's a picture of them here. I don't know. Well, that can go in the collection. It has its own website. It has its own website, so. There's that. There's Eddie Barron and Andy Barron. The ab gods, I guess. This one's really dirty. Thankfully, we're taking the plastic off. Yuck. That shit was like, that plastic was like brown. I might still give it a once over. This is Righteous Kill, starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Hoo-ah! I'm sorry, is that 50 Cent? 50 Cent is in this. After 30 years as partners in the pressure cooker environment of the NYPD, highly decorated detectives, those two are ready for retirement, but before they can hang up their badges, they are called to investigate the murder of a notorious pimp, which appears to have ties to cases they solved before. Adrenaline-fueled psychological thriller featuring hip-hop superstar Curtis Jackson from Get Rich or Die Trying. Carla Gugino. We love a good Carla Gugino. John Leguizamo. Donnie Wahlberg from Saw 2 and 3. Brian Dennehy from Death of a Salesman. Directed by John Avnet. And written by Russell Gurwitz. Wow. Just a DVD. Just the old two dudes there. Pacino and Al and De Niro. Rated R. I mean, that can go in the bargain bin bag. That's fine. Yeah. It might be decent. Hoo-ah. Hey! This one's open. And you know why it's open? Because it's one that I bought for him. That's why it's open. Just like the other one. Very dirty, Dad. Very dirty. There's probably like maybe 10 to 15 left. I see some VHSs in there. If this isn't my dad, I don't know what is. The man couldn't be bothered to get the rest of the plastic off. Like, dude. Like, when you open it, it makes it so much easier to take it off. Like, come on, man. That's such a him thing to do. Anyway, it's X-Files, I Want to Believe. And I believe this is the second movie. Yeah, this is 2008. That's 10 years after the first movie. I also bought him this. So, full circle, huh? Full circle. All I gotta do now is get the TV show on Blu-ray and I'll be good to go. Where are you? Oh, there it is. The side of this one's so like, X-Files. I was looking for this, which has like the X-Files symbol. So the weight difference between these two things is crazy. Here we go. Welcome to the family, X-Files. God, there's... My brother was answering me. Hey! I've seen this movie. Wait, is this still wrapped in plastic? It is not wrapped in plastic. So finally, a movie that my dad watched. Ooh, this is filthy. This is filthy. Good God, man. Yeah, it's 300. I've seen 300. I saw it in theaters. For me, I wasn't blown away by 300. Like, I enjoyed it, but there was just so much hype around it by, like, all the dudes, you know? All the boys were like, oh, it's so awesome, it's so awesome, it's so awesome. And it's like, it's fine. Like, I think what bothered me was that there was, like, CGI blood. It's highly stylized. Yeah, you know, all the dude bros masking their homosexuality by saying they watched a super masculine movie. Even though it's just a bunch of men in loincloths dancing around. So, I've seen this. It's very stylized, yeah. I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen it. So that can go directly in the collection. Let's do some of these VHSs here. That one has a dust bunny literally attached to it. Alright, we got Mel Gibson's We Were Soldiers. Good news, it is We Were Soldiers on the inside. Because you never know. Mel Gibson's best performance in Braveheart, years 1965, America's at war with North Vietnam. Mel Gibson is a leader, la 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 la. Heroic true story of courage. Stars Madeline Stowe, Greg Kinnear. Poor Greg Kinnear. Wait, Greg Kinnear. Is that what I'm thinking? That's not who I'm thinking of. I do know who Greg Kinnear is. Sam Elliott, Chris Klein, Kerry Russell, and Barry Pepper. That can go in the VHS collection here. Got a little VHS collection going. Without even trying. Oh no. Well guys, it looks like my dad got the deal. It looks like he got the special deal. Looks like he placed his order in the next 10 minutes because he also got Pro Sports Bloopers. football, hockey, boxing, baseball, basketball, and golf. The greatest collection of sports bloopers ever assembled in one tape. In the worldwide of sports. And it is sports. So, it looks like I'm going to have plenty of sports bloopers to watch, guys. Oh, man. It's an amazing collection of sports oddities from around the world featuring the bizarre and absurd moments in sports. Watch as the boxing champion's mother climbs into the ring to help defend her boy. Watch football's finest bobble and fumble their way down the field. See what happens to a Major League Baseball team whose bus breaks down on the way to the game. Why do you think it's called the Wild World of Sports? 1991. 1991. Which is crazy because obviously I was alive in 1991. We probably have watched these at some point as kids. I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did. Don't worry, I got another one. I got another one. Ew, this one has a dead bug on it. This one's Bob Uecker's. Bob Uecker's Wacky World of Sports. Mr. Baseball reveals his field-tested tips on how to excel at the game of baseball, remembering he did have one season where he batted a .33, going 3 for 9. Plus these wacky scenes, football bloopers, professional wrestling, the crazy action of Hulk Hogan. History of baseball in 60 seconds, daredevil athletes in the 1940s. Wacky World of Sports is full of sports bloopers many have never been seen before. Catch Mr. Baseball's offbeat sense of humor. You've got a hilarious, fun, and entertaining watching it again. 44 minutes. Oh no, 44 blue production. 30 minutes. 1988. Is this still... I don't know, man. I mean, it still looks good. I don't see anything growing in there. This is 1987. It is in the middle of being watched, though. This type of stuff, I feel like Vedder would want to watch these. I feel like that's something that he would be like, yeah, let's watch it. Like, I remember that game. Got your crown back? Oh, it's your number 1. Hey guys, we got another bootleg. Got another bootleg. It's Band of Brothers, the complete season. You can tell that it's a bootleg. I mean, obviously it's a very thin case. This should be on the side of the case, but it's too thin to have it. And then, God, look at this stuff. It's all cut off on the sides. It's 2 discs. Written. Oh my God. It's two discs, right? Can you see that? There's a number 1 handwritten there in pen. And there's a number 2 handwritten on that. You never heard of Band of Brothers? It's blue. I've heard of Band of... It was an HBO show, I believe it was. Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg present. HBO DreamWorks Home Entertainment. It's based on a book. It's about during D-Day. Let's see. Kirk Acevedo, Elian Bailey, Michael Kuditz, Dale Rye, Rick Gomez, Scott Grimes. Scott Grimes. Isn't Scott Grimes the guy who does Steve's voice on American Dad? Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' son. Damian Lewis, Ron Livingston, Neil McDonough, David Schwimmer, you know, Ross. Donnie Wahlberg. It was a big show. It was very popular. I have a bootleg of season 1 now. So, hey. Now, this might actually be... I'm not going to put this in a bargain bin because it's a TV show. But this might actually be decent copy because the person probably burned it from their DVDs as opposed to getting it from the internet. Yeah, Scott Grimes, yeah. Unless it's another Scott Grimes, I don't know. If you're noticing a trend here, most of these movies and things are old. Hey! Wait a second. Like, now I'm confused. Father of mine. Why do I have another copy of Star Trek? Why is there a second copy of Star Trek? A damaged copy. So why is it upside down? Okay. True, maybe I gifted it to him. Because this one's like the special edition one. 2 discs, digital copy edition. But it's the same movie. They're both the first movie. I mean, it's a different cover, but it's both the first movie. Not the second one with Benedict Cumberbatch as Kong. Or maybe he's like me and he buys stuff and forgot that he already owned it. I mean, I bought 2 copies of Blade Runner 2049. I put 2 copies of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vetter's gonna love this. It's one of those movies he tells me I need to see. And it's wrapped. Blues Brothers. Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Not Jim Belushi. This one's John. This is something that Better quotes this all the time. It's the expanded version with bonus footage. It was wrapped, but it feels dirty. James Brown, Carrie Fisher, Aretha Franklin. Close footage not seen in the Pinewood preview in 1980. Alright, no problem. I'm just wrapping up anyway. We probably have like 8 more things down there, so. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That can go in the bargain bin movie review bag. We got another VHS. Thanks for hanging out. Friends, enjoy your first place. Hopefully nobody takes it from you. We'll be live tomorrow. This is Down Twisted, starring Carrie Lowell, Charles Rocket, and Linda Carriage. This isn't a dirty movie, is it? Hold on, before I start showing this isn't a dirty movie, is it? Hold on. No, it's a rated R. March 16th, 1987. Okay. Just want to make sure, because I never heard of it. And I don't know these actors that are in it, so got me a little nervous there. It's from Video Unlimited, guys. Okay, well. Let's see. Oh, apparently he was in Moonlighting. On the trail of a priceless stolen jewel, crime lord Alessandro Deltoid. What a great name. See you, Prince. Beautiful Maxine. Oh, wait. Mistakenly Shanghai's an innocent girl, beautiful Maxine, to his base in Latin America. Maxine escapes with the mysterious Reno and the two gringos embark on a breathtaking race to recapture the missing jewel and save themselves from Deltoid's merciless assassins. But when Maxine discovers that her cohort isn't who he seems to be, she finds herself playing bait in a deadly $3 million man trap. A high-risk plunge into the south of the border, intrigue and excitement. It's rated R. It's from 1987. Movie's older than I am. Another VHS for the VHS collection that we weren't expecting to gain here. Well, it would have been nice to see this movie before I bought it. I just bought this movie last month. And that movie is Frank Miller's Sin City. I just bought this on Blu-ray with the doesn't have stickers on it with the digital copy. So funny. I need to rewatch this though because I saw it like once back in the day, and I don't think I saw it in theaters. I think I saw it with my ex. I think we watched it together. And I couldn't tell you a darn thing about this movie. Not a darn thing. So, but hey, now I got it on DVD to match my Blu-ray. Alright guys, we're working here. We're almost done. Ooh. Another Best Picture 2 discs awards edition, guys. Another awards edition. Special features hosted by Academy Award winners Ron Howard and Brian Grazer. What's that movie called? A Beautiful Mind. Now see how this is shiny gold too? Not as shiny gold as the Alien movie. Alien is what, Fox? Is this Fox too? This is Universal. I'm just seeing if they were made by the same distribution center. Now, I've heard of this movie, obviously. It's a big Academy Award winner. It won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. So I've heard of this movie. I've never watched it. Of course, it's freaking sticky. I need some goo gone on there. Ron Howard. It's Russell Crowe. Apparently Ed Harris is also in it. Wow. It's like opening a museum. It's like pristine, right? Never before opened. This is the first time this has been opened. I don't know when the DVD was made. The movie was 2001. Actually, might just be 2002. That's so interesting, isn't it? To see these things. And look, it's another one of these guys where it has information and stuff. I don't even know what this movie's about. I have no idea what this movie's about. Like, no clue. This is a really nice double feature, like double special edition thing. Should we read what it's about? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. A Beautiful Mind stars Russell Crowe in an astonishing performance as a brilliant mathematician, John Nash, on the brink of international acclaim when he becomes entangled in a mysterious conspiracy. Now, only his devoted wife, Academy Award winner Jennifer Connelly, can help him in this powerful story of courage, passion, and triumph. Ooh, Judd Hirsch, Adam Goldberg, Paul Bettany's in this, guys. That's Vision. Christopher Plummer, Anthony Rapp, Josh Lucas, Judd Hirsch, as the Adam Goldberg. Interesting. Does it really mean anything to me though? I don't know if this is like is this a period piece? It looks kind of like a period piece. Let's see. You got disc 1, featured commentary, deleted scenes of commentary, DVD ROM featuring total access, guys. Disc 2. Accepting a Nobel Prize. Is this a real story? Let's see. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Oh, so Russell Crowe didn't get his Best Actor. But I like this little tiny thing right here. It's really small. I don't know if you can see it. It just says DVD exclusive up and down the side. But yes, that'll be that's a nice addition to the bargain bin. It's a movie I've heard of, never seen, but we can add that in. Uh-oh. What do we have here? What do we have here, guys? It's sealed, so we gotta open it. It's very dirty because it's at the bottom of the box. I'm gonna close my water jug. Got over what fell into it. This is a very cool special edition of Resident Evil Apocalypse. Look at that. Fans of the game will love this movie. That is false. But look, it has like a Mila Jovovich slide cover of her in front of it. That's really cool. The back is pretty generic. It's just like a background. Multiple disc set. The one thing I didn't like about this movie was her outfit. And she has like these leg warmer things on. I couldn't stand it. Now the problem is, this is the second movie in the series. I have the second movie in the series, in the trilogy that my dad already had. Oh, this comes off. Should we keep this? It's the exact same thing as what's printed on here. The exact same thing. So I'm gonna throw this away because it's literally the exact same. But yeah, so now we have the trilogy, the first three movies, and we have an extra copy of the second movie. I don't have these movies. I keep waiting for like the big box set to go on sale. So I don't have the Resident Evil movies. I have some of them. I think maybe the first and second ones. But I think one of mine got damaged by a dog. So I don't really have them anymore. Dad, what are these movies, man? It's just so funny because it's such a collection of movies that I literally see myself in this collection. Sorry, I'm cleaning off this I Am Legend DVD, which is very dirty. Now, I have seen... Well, I haven't actually seen I Am Legend. I watched it with my ex, and I fell asleep. Because if you've seen I Am Legend, it's very slow in the beginning. So I fell asleep in the beginning, and I woke up at the end. So it's a movie that I'm going to have to watch because I just couldn't stay awake for it the first time I watched it. I mean, I know the basic gist of it. Obviously, it's Will Smith. Pre-slap Will Smith, of course. It's the full screen edition. We're going to put that in the bargain bin because I've seen it. I couldn't tell you. I know that he talks to mannequins. I know there's a dog. And I woke up and like they were in a lab or something, and I had no clue what was going on because I did not watch that movie. So. All right, hold on. I just saw what's underneath of this one, and it made my mouth drop because it's very similar to the one that I have in my collection. So this is Ocean's 12, which I believe I own all the Ocean movies. I think I have a set that's all of them. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. The problem is that all my DVDs are in a box. So I wouldn't know without having to dig through everything in the box. I don't have them displayed on shelves like a normal person. So this is Ocean's 12, which is the second of the trilogy, I believe. I think it's Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and then I think there's Ocean's 13. And then there's the remake with the all-lady cast, which I have not seen. And not for any reason other than I didn't have a chance to see. I like the Ocean movies. They're fine. I like them. They're real snappy, real cute. I have seen Ocean's 12 though, so we're not going to worry about putting this in the bargain bin bag. I have seen this. Like I said, I think I have a triple set. I'm not positive though. I think I have a triple set. So, the one I was just making a face about is this. Oh. Hold on, let me go grab mine. Okay. So, here's what's going on. So this is, it's really dirty. This is Predator, right? So Walmart, like I said, they do this repackaging thing. They've been doing it for decades, okay? Feel Your Fear edition, right? They smacked a sticker on this. Now it's the Feel Your Fear edition. This is mine. Predator 2, the Feel Your Fear edition. I bought this. I can't even tell you when. I was probably like 18 when I bought this. It's still sealed. Never watched it because I've seen it. My dad has the first one. Of course, his is a full screen. What's mine? Widescreen. Oh, this is May 2009. May 2009. Isn't that sweet? That makes me so happy, though. But it's so fun. I'm gonna leave it in the plastic for now because that sticker is on the plastic. I want to show my siblings this little little discovery. I know I've seen Predator 1. I could probably do with another watching now. I think I watched it as a kid. I couldn't tell you the general gist. I know it's a bunch of muscly men running around. It's literally homoeroticism. And it's made that way on purpose, by the way. It's an anti-war movie. It's an anti-American colonialism movie. Yeah. It is. It's woke. Predator is woke, guys. You may not realize that, but Predator is a woke movie. Because what do all these big men do? They shoot their guns into the forest and they hit nothing. You know, just like how we lost Vietnam. That's what it's about. It's true, guys. It's true. But yeah, I can't get over it. I keep looking at it. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. That makes me so happy. Huh. It's so fun. Alright. There's something else down here. I don't know what that is. Is this one little box? It is a box. Uh-oh, is this like a thing from work? I think it might be a thing from my dad's work. Let me wipe it. It's very dirty. There's hair, dust. It's a box. It says congratulations on the front. I don't know what's in it. It's a watch or a plaque or something. It might be something my siblings might want. So. It is. It's a plaque for 40 years of service for my dad. My voice cracks myself. I'm not going to show it on screen just because his name is on it. Which includes my last name. But it is a plaque from his work. He said he worked at the same place for over 40 years. There's no date on this, it doesn't say. But it is over 40 years. I'll take a picture of that and send it to my siblings. But yeah. But that's it. That's the whole box. Unfortunately, Prince, there was no craft. If you're watching this back, there is no craft. We have a lot of things going on here, guys. A lot of things. It's almost a 2-hour stream. This box here is the collection things. I'm just adding these to my collection. I'm not going to watch these. I mean, there's a lot of VHS. Those sports bloopers are all in here. Sister Act. I mean, I probably will watch the Star Trek, the original series movie collection there. I might want to rewatch some things like 300. I'll see if my brother might want this Eagles movie. Of course, the X-Files movies, which is the ones I bought my dad. So, now they're back with me. We have the Fog bootleg, which I'm going to see if that even plays on the Xbox. It probably won't. And then we got the smaller box. And these are all the bargain bin movies. We're going to add some bargain bin. Ugh. Well, probably not the Bourne Supremacy, because I haven't seen any of the Bourne movies. Batteries Not Included, War of the Worlds, which already have Rocky 1, 2, 3, Atlas Shrugged, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Salvador, Righteous Kill, Blues Brothers, A Beautiful Mind, Jarhead, Supernova, Artificial Intelligence, Transcending Earth, and I Am Life. I actually really want to watch Supernova. And A Beautiful Mind. The other VHS, City of Angels, the Meg Ryan movie. And of course, I already talked about this. My dad's Predator and my Predator. So cute. I kind of like want to leave them in these packagings forever. Sorry. I'm not getting emotional. I'm just, And if I was getting emotional, I can. Thank you. But, yeah. That's that. I will show you real quick. I did buy some movies myself from Walmart yesterday. I bought Boy Kills World, which I've already seen. I think I gave it a decent rating. It wasn't terrible. It's fun. Yeah. It's not the best, but it's fine. And then Walmart, they had those collectible steel books there for a bit, and then they went clearance. My store never went clearance, but then I went there and they had some. So I got Jean-Claude Van Damme's The Kickboxer, and that's in the steel cases. I'll show you that code. I've already used it, so it doesn't matter. 4K, Blu-ray digital. Well, not Blu-ray, just the 4K. And then I got this guy. I meant to show this before Prince left, but if he's watching this back, he can watch this back. It's Cutthroat Island with Gina Davis and Matthew Modine, which I've never heard of, but it has this really cool cover, eye patch on the thing. And I move it up, and there's like people in the eye, and then there's a map on the head here. And then we do the back. Get bodies hanging on the ship. Then you also get like a fun little picture in here, like Gina Davis's character. And then behind the DVDs, there's some more artwork. Never seen this. It's going to go in the bargain bin bag, though, because I bought it. That's why I bought it. The Kickboxer was $10.10, and this was $16, which is a little pricey, but this is the 4K Blu-ray and digital, and it has this really cool sleeve, and it's the steel book. It is slightly damaged on the back. There is a scratch here. Not that I care. I'm not a big collector guy like that, but it is really cool. Watch the movie be terrible. But it's a really cool case. So, that's mine. That's not from my dad's thing. But that's it, guys. That's all the movies. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't count them. Let's count them. And I'm going to include everything, including the ab workouts and the VHSs. $53. Oh no. It's more than 53. It's 55. I counted the Die Hard one as one movie, but it's 3 movies. Technically 54 if you want to get in the nitty gritty, since it's the Resident Evil 2 separate is part of the Resident Evil trilogy that he has. So I mean, technically this is in this. These are my father's DVDs. How dare you? He is dead. But hoarding, definitely hoarding. I know, I don't even watch most of the movies I buy. And neither did he. So, definitely hoarding. But, yeah. 55 DVDs. Oh, he's definitely hoarding. His house is disgusting. The box is super gross. It's full of dead bugs. He was a hoarder. His house was awful. But yeah, ma'am. Nice of you to come in at the tail end. I'm leaving now. Oh no, his house was hoarder heaven. They had to push the door open to get in because it was so full of trash. 100%. Cleaning myself up. It was really dirty. But, well, thanks for stopping by. I am done now. Been live for 2 hours. Oof. So long. But, yeah. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Because I need that. And like it. Like the video too. That'd be great. Oh yeah, I have my disinfectant wipes. I'm telling you. It was gross. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's gross. That's those DVDs. They're dirty. And if you want to borrow some of these like sports bloopers, you know, if you want to watch some sport bloopers, I know you're pretty masculine. If you want to watch those, I got those for you. And I got Sister Act if you want to watch that on VHS. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. We'll continue with our 7-year anniversary of streaming tomorrow, but we'll be back on Twitch, not here on YouTube. Today was just a break from Twitch. But yeah, and then we'll be streaming Saturday and Sunday as well. Those will probably be 7-hour streams. I don't know if we're gonna be able to handle that, but yeah, I'll have the VOD up as soon as possible. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Oop, there we go. Bye.